What are the odds? Long, short, impossible?
I think he's scared. He keep avoiding me, especially if I win, I'm gonna win this fight.
So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there, and this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
When last week he did an interview and said that it's not going to be a real fight, it's going to be an exhibition and not necessarily going to be at the Sphere. And Max, that really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight at the Sphere.
Manny Pacquiao criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr. after reports surfaced that Mayweather wanted their rematch to be an exhibition instead of a professional bout. Pacquiao accused him of backing out and suggested fear was the reason, insisting that he is fully prepared to face Mayweather anytime without hesitation.
Maybe he's just saying, I'm done. I just don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, because but I heard he's talking about promoter in Middle East area, Saudi and Dubai. People told me that if I'm willing to fight with to Floyd, he said anytime. I'm still in this sport and I'm active, so I have no problem with that.
In a recent interview, Floyd Mayweather Jr. stated that his rematch with Manny Pacquiao would be an exhibition rather than a bout. He also admitted that the location is still uncertain, with the previously suggested venue yet to be finalized.
Yeah, first of all, they packed you at Sphere. What part did being at the Sphere kind of play when you taking that fight?
Well, as of right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. This is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it again, and hopefully we're gonna entertain the people.
Right. And as far as that, what's it gonna be like fighting him again? Like 11 years later?
It's just I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy. I work out every day, and I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also, another exhibition in Greece. So if I'm just sitting at home and I'm just working out every day, spending time with my grandson and spending time with my children, I said, why not go out, have a little fun, entertain, and put on some exhibitions? So that's what I'm doing.
Floyd's statement quickly fueled uncertainty, with many now speculating that the rematch could be canceled altogether rather than simply delayed or changed. Boxing streamer Adrian Rain even posted on X that the fight was off, claiming that Floyd Mayweather Jr. had stepped back after initially believing the bout with Manny Pacquiao would be an exhibition, only to later realize it might be treated as a professional fight, potentially putting his undefeated record at risk. According to sources close to Mayweather's camp, legal discussions may now be underway. While many believe the fight is unlikely to happen under these terms since Pacquiao has consistently pushed for an official rematch and shown no interest in an exhibition.
Well, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. Like I want if Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like I want fight. Like there's a decision.
Boxing journalist Mike Coppinger stated that Floyd Mayweather Jr. cannot simply walk away from an official fight agreement, especially after Netflix publicly presented the bout as a professional rematch.
That really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight at the Sphere.
The CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Jazz Mather, warned that Floyd Mayweather Jr. cannot simply change the terms of the fight, stressing that a binding agreement is already in place for an official bout. He added that if Mayweather continues to push for an exhibition instead, it could be viewed as a breach of contract and potentially lead to legal consequences.
I don't know if he needs. I ain't getting the man's pocket.
Assuming he does.
I don't know if he needs the money or not.
Let's assume he does. That's why he's coming down.
Yeah.
Just assume. So, and you're going to make, I don't know, what is it? How much? What's his guarantee?
Let's assume Pacquiao.
Maybe something like 50 million.
50 million. Slow down for a second. Let's assume
a lot of
Pacquiao needs money too, because I heard rumors.
He probably does, yeah.
Okay, so
I do assume.
I'm not just putting on Floyd.
Hold on. I don't do the rumors, so let's do them today, since y'all want to do them. They both need the money, as y'all saying. Okay. So look, we still gonna fight and make good money. It don't have to be a pro fight.
He signed a contract though. It's executed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Netflix announced it. This is not just like, let me go.
So what does that tell you? Doesn't it kind of tip Floyd's hand that he's thinking, maybe it's possible, like I read into that a little bit and think.
Manny Pacquiao has repeatedly made it clear in recent interviews that he will only agree to face Floyd Mayweather Jr. if their rematch is an official professional bout, not an exhibition, insisting that he wants the result to count on their record.
I'm so excited and ready to the fight. Although before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is what I'm waiting for.
Manny, you mentioned not being 100% the first time around. I think it was a shoulder, right? Was it a shoulder issue that you were fighting through, popped up during training? To the fans who are excited about this, but a little bit worried about another injury coming up, because we're all 11 years older than we were back in 2015. To them and their concerns, you say what?
Well, both of us are disciplined fighters, so him and me, we taking care of our body, and we always work out almost every day and playing basketball like that. So right now, I still can fight. I feel like I'm still young. I mean, nothing changed.
Manny Pacquiao has made it clear that he still believes he can compete at a high level and continue building his official professional record, insisting he's not done fighting and wants fully sanctioned bouts that count. That stance is a major reason he has remained firmly against Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s exhibition-only proposal.
I can still continue my career, and because boxing is my passion. Like, I grew up and I grew up in boxing. I started boxing when I was 11 years old. So I really miss those days, that the way I work hard, the way I train, discipline like that. I miss those days, because it depends how you discipline yourself. Like, time management, discipline is the most important thing. Like, because I'm a boxer for a long time, but for me, not only a boxer, but I'm studying what is boxing, what is the secret of boxing. Like, I mix boxing to science.
Manny Pacquiao has said it's important for him to face Floyd Mayweather Jr. again because he wasn't at his best in their first fight due to a shoulder injury that affected his performance. He believes a rematch would allow him to show the true version of himself.
It's really important to have a fight with Floyd Mayweather, because especially some fans are doubting about who's the winner. But I believe I won the fight. I mean, it's very clear. He didn't throw punches. He didn't throw punches.
He ran the whole fight.
No,
the aggressor.
Manny, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree. I think there's two people that believe you won the fight. One, two.
And Holyfield. Holyfield said he won the fight. You know? Well, I hope you win this one.
But like I said, I respect the judges.
Right.
It's done already. That's why we want a rematch, because the people, that's a lot of question mark in their minds. So.
Boxing commentator Max Kellerman weighed in on the situation, suggesting that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s push to make the rematch with Manny Pacquiao an exhibition rather than a sanctioned fight appears to be an attempt to protect his undefeated 50-0 record, especially now that he's older and less certain about winning a fully competitive bout.
I'll always bring this up. Bernard Hopkins, I was calling his fights on HBO. He fought Tavares Cloud, good light heavyweight, beat him easy, right? And he was like 49, and his body still looked like Hopkins. Then he came back a year or so later, and he fights Joe Smith. His body didn't look the same. Hopkins had a Spartan training regimen. He doesn't put anything in his body. He's a temple. He eats right. He trains right.
He don't drink.
He doesn't. But his body looked, by the way, I'm 52. I can tell you, it looks different after a little bit. Even when you're trying to get in shape, just the muscles look a little different. And Joe Smith knocked him out of the ring and stopped him, right? Floyd, maybe, I'm just speculating, but maybe he says this because he gets in the gym and he's like, Floyd's what, 49 and change. He's almost 50. Maybe he's right up against that thing where it's like, man, my body's not responding the same way.
Right. Max, they're grandpops.
They old.
Grandpops.
That looks like he got a little more than 10.
What I'm saying,
he's a little younger. Pacquiao's a little younger.
When you a grandpop, you think you're not the same as you used to be.
Many in the boxing world believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. is being overly cautious, seemingly trying to protect his legendary status, especially as Manny Pacquiao's camp insists the fight must count on both fighters' records. Pacquiao, ready and confident, has repeatedly stated he will only face Mayweather in an official rematch with real stakes. an approach that Max Kellerman and other analysts say highlights the stark contrast between the two legends' mindset.
The big letdown of a fight.
That's another damn.
But yeah, this is like, all you have to ask yourself, Gabe, to me about when a fight is made is, are you going to watch it live or not? When it's on, are you going to watch it, yes or no?
I'm definitely watching.
Yeah, me too. So like everyone can shut up, right? Because we're all going to watch
But I would not watch it if it's an exhibition, not necessarily live.
Yeah, you would. You'd still watch it.
I don't really watch all the exhibitions.
Yeah,
live.
but whatever they call it, you're going to watch it.
Maybe.
But you're right, though, as an official fight, because it brings in the intrigue of, we just saw Manny draw against a world-class fighter, whatever you want to say about Barrios.
Barrios is...
And Mayweather is right at that age, almost 50, where guys fall off a cliff.
Yep.
And he has the undefeated record to protect.
And
right?
it's Mayweather's identity, right? That's its whole identity.
That's why Mayweather doesn't want it to be a pro fight, because you want to just safeguard that record.
50-0 is a big thing, and if you lose that, it's like, okay, Floyd, you know, so. But I would make an expedition, because who's not going to watch it?
It's not up to him. He already signed a contract. It's a real fight.
That's what I don't get. How you sign a contract and you saying it's
about
not?
Retiring undefeated is interesting. You can retire. A lot of guys have passed Rocky Marciano 49-0. Right. But then they kept fighting and they lost.
Chavez.
Right? Yeah, Chavez has won. There have been others. By the way, Rocky Marciano was training for a comeback when Floyd Patterson was champion.
ESPN reporter Andreas Hale posted that Team Manny Pacquiao insists the fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. is still on, despite Mayweather's recent comments suggesting it would be an exhibition. It's also noted that Mayweather has already received an advance on his fight purse. According to Mike Coppinger, Manny's team confirmed that the bout remains scheduled, highlighting that a signed agreement for an official professional fight is in place and there has been no cancellation, meaning the event will proceed unless contractual issues arise.
It is absolutely a real fight. There's a signed contract. Mayweather signed it. It's in there. That it's a real fight that'll count on their records, and it's going to be at the Sphere. So I'm not sure what Floyd is talking about. I don't know if Floyd got bad advice, but he's contracted, so it would be a breach if not.
I think what puts a damper on Mayweather-Pacquiao 2 was Mayweather-Pacquiao 1.
Many experts believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. is prioritizing money over risking his perfect record, citing his continued involvement in exhibition bouts. Mayweather has already lined up multiple exhibitions, including potential events with Mike Tyson and a planned fight in Greece against kickboxer Mike Zambides, reinforcing the perception that he favors safer, high-paying shows over real competition. Manny Pacquiao.
Floyd Mayweather is legitimately going broke, folks. And there's no other way to say it than that, because Floyd has announced another exhibition set to take place this year before he fights Manny Pacquiao, which is already going to be, assume, a massive fight because it's going to be on Netflix. He has an exhibition with Mike Tyson planned in April or May, and now he has a fight against Greek kickboxer and martial artist Mike Zambides. I don't even know what to say about any of this. It's going to be in June. It's in Athens, Greece, and it's the third fight of the year for a Floyd Mayweather that is clearly going broke. And it's not just, and if you guys didn't see the video I did talking about Floyd coming back to fight Mike, this is not me sensationalizing. This is the truth. There is no speculation, but I told you guys, Floyd owes a lot of people a lot of money, and he don't have it.
Now with a Mayweather vs. Pacquiao rematch scheduled and Netflix paying big to stream it globally, many experts see this comeback as driven by more than just nostalgia or competition. The financial incentives are massive, and with both fighters past their primes, the payday is a major reason the bout is happening rather than purely sporting reasons. Even though Mayweather's legendary boxing skills are celebrated, his recent activity, including exhibitions and returning after retirement, highlights how real-world pressures like income, promotion deals, and business interests can influence decisions in sports.
Because you need the money. What's wrong with that? And why are we attempting to tease Floyd? Is Floyd? Yes, he's broke. Of course he's broke. He's a boxer. Did they say he can't read? That's not to tease him. They say that he can't read. His best friend at the time said that he can't read, and he never denied it. I don't tease him for it. He was a guy who grew up in a boxing channel, right? It's one of these things. You know what you know. You know what you were taught. You didn't teach him about contracts. I didn't teach him about saving. I didn't teach him about investments. Who would have taught him these things? Of course he's broke. He's a gambling addict. He got baby mamas all over the... What do you mean is he broke? Of course he's broke. What boxer do you know that isn't broke? What a ridiculous question.
former world champion Paulie Mullen-Agee shared his thoughts on the ongoing situation, suggesting that much of the controversy stems from confusion over expectations. He believes the matchup still makes commercial sense, especially with both fighters past their primes, but questions its competitive legitimacy if it becomes just another exhibition. Mullen-Agee added that fans shouldn't be surprised, as Mayweather has established a pattern of participating in exhibitions in recent years. With Pacquiao pushing for a true official fight and Mayweather favoring entertainment-style bouts, Mullen-Agee sees this clash of intentions as the main source of uncertainty surrounding the rematch.
Woes of Mayweather, as far as him wanting to come back and make a bag of money, then I think the fight has to happen regardless. You know, what other direction can you go if you're Floyd and if you really are in these kind of positions, you know? I've been the one to say it. I don't say that Floyd is broke. I think people overuse that word. I think he's likely over-leveraged, and there's a difference between being over-leveraged and being broke. Being over-leveraged, if you're not careful, can lead you to being broke, but being over-leveraged also you can just rebound and make a bag of money, and now you're perfectly leveraged, then you're fine, and you still have all that stuff that you had before, you know? So I think if that's the case, regardless, I think Floyd probably may be forced to do it the way Netflix decides to do it. But we'll see. We'll see how things go on the inside. These are inner negotiations. I think it's more interesting if it is a real fight. First and foremost, with gambling being legal in the United States now, all over the United States, you know, it brings in that much more revenue because you can gamble on a real fight. You cannot. There's no gambling on an exhibition. There's no real winner and loser in an exhibition. So that makes it very, very different, and that, you know, gives the image of the fight, the branding of the fight, a whole new vibe if it's a real fight as opposed to if it's an exhibition. So, you know, a lot to be discussed here before this thing goes on.
There remains significant uncertainty over whether the rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao will actually take place. Despite Team Pacquiao insisting the fight is still on, confusion has grown due to conflicting statements from Mayweather. Fight hype Dan Rafael.
You know, unfortunately, the discussions about the Pacquiao and Floyd rematch are real. How far down the road they are, I can't tell you. I don't know the answer to that. But as I said to you in Las Vegas, I'd rather set myself on fire than watch that rematch, because it was, I've said that, I'm not even joking about this. It was the worst experience of my 25+ year career covering boxing. Absolutely horrible in every sense of the word. The fight stunk. That was the culmination, but everything about it was horrible. I have no interest personally. What I found interesting is that I don't know, a month and a half ago, there was an announcement that Floyd Mayweather was going to fight Mike Tyson in an exhibition match. So I'm not sure where that fits into the situation. I mean, supposedly they have a signed agreement for that fight pending landing, I guess, some kind of broadcast partner. Whether they've done that or not, I don't know. But, you know, it seems like Floyd, for a guy that's been retired for almost 10 years, is pretty busy.
What do you think? Will the fight actually happen, or is it already falling apart? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.